welcome to my channel. Myself Harshika. This is my new video. This video it's about the twin flame pregnancy. So let's get started this video. So before we have to know the twin flame pregnancy, we have to know about the twin flames. The twin flames, in the beginning of their soul cosmology, they are the one soul into two different bodies. Then they are separated. The one part of the soul is masculine and the other part of the soul is feminine. Now these twin souls are called as a flames. So when you call someone is a flame, or you can say you have an inner flame, means you have the fire of transformation. Your soul is a spiritually powerful soul. You have a knowledge, you have an authentic character and a moral ethics. So when we talk about the twin flames means a twin soul who has these qualities. Means when I say you are a divine masculine or a divine feminine, because the twin flame, the one soul is splitted. So the one part of the soul is a divine masculine and the other part of a soul is divine feminine. But in this 3D world, both two souls are complete. Mean both two have a separate multi-dimensional soul anatomy. Means we have our physical body, etheric body, emotional body, mental body, astral body. Same way our divine counterpart also having these bodies. So these two souls are actually the two complete soul. So when we say that someone is a divine masculine, so the masculine soul is known as a solar blue resha, Christic male, tantric male, bhairava, or the electric male. So the divine masculine is a yogic purush, davya purush, adi purush, tantric, or the brahmachari. That's why they call as a divine masculine, because the divine means devya. So when you calling someone a divine, means connected with connectivity to God, connectivity to higher soul, means that person having that level, means that person is committed to their spiritual work, that person having their own spiritual powers, that person having their own spiritually committed practices, or you can say the soul purpose, earth mission. That person has a strong moral ethics and a principle, like a man who is a brahmachari. Same way when I call about the divine feminine is a solar blue rishi, Christic female, tantric female, bhairavi, or the you can say divine feminine is a yogini, tapaswini, brahmacharni, and a devyastri. Means this female has having their own soul purposes. This female is follow celibacy since their birth to now. They are not connected with other male. She is only connected with their counterpart. So she is a divine feminine, because both have a strong moral ethics and a strong moral like authentic character. So they both are like a flames, because they have a fire of transformation inside us. So these are the souls that's why you can call them a flames, because they having their own strong roots of a spiritual work and own strong roots of their soul. So that's why they are calling as a divine. Let's go in a more deeper. So as I told, the flames mean the change, transformation. So when you say you are a twin flame or a one flame, or you have a flame inside, means you have a fire of transformation inside. You have a earth mission, you have a soul purpose, you are aligned for a ascension. Means your basic purpose is a kundalini ascension journey, soul ascension journey. And when you are say you are a twin flames, means you both have a purpose together. Means the divine relationship has a purpose together. That's why you are twin flame. If your relationship together has a no purpose, means these relationship is karmic or a 3D. But if your relationship has a purpose. Means both of you are a psychic, both of you are a tantric, both of you are the ascendant soul. Means you both have a purpose together, you both have a work together as a earth vision. That's why you are calling a flame. So in a twin flame like stages, or in a twin flame like relationship, this twin flame relationship has so many like parts. One part, you have to work your inner soul, you have to complete your individual soul purpose and earth mission. And the second purpose is to being together. Means you have to complete a soul purpose and earth mission to be together. Your relationship has a purpose. So this is the one of the purpose of a twin flame relationship. So when the twin flames are together, they are just creating a third flame. Means when both flames are together in their marriage bed or the honeymoon bed, when they are merged together in a powerful spiritual sexual union or creating the microcosmic orbit, so they are like generating or creating the third flame. So this third flame is a planned pregnancy. This third flame is known as a twin flame pregnancy, and this pregnancy is a planned pregnancy because the child has a purpose. As I told, everything has a purpose. If you don't have any purpose, if you don't know your soul purpose or earth missions, or you are desperately chasing the reunion with your partner, desperately chasing the marriage, or doing your inner work for the reunion with this guy or this woman, so you are not a flame. Because if you have a flame inside, you will create the change and transformation in a society, in a earth, or creating something big, like doing something big, creating something big. Your consciousness level is not just in a 3D, just not chasing a relationship, love, or not chasing like a marriage. You have a higher purpose, and you know you both together having a purpose together. As I told already, when you calling yourself a twin flame, means you both having a purpose together, you both having a same level of consciousness, same level of psychic powers you have. So when you two are together, you are creating the third flame, and this third flame is a pregnancy. Means a new child you are creating, and this pregnancy is a pre-planned pregnancy, and the child also have that purpose. Now the twin flame pregnancy is known as third flame, as I already said. So this is a pre-planned pregnancy of a soul before they are coming in this planet Earth. So both star parents decided to give birth their divine child who has a diamond sun DNA to fulfill Earth mission, Earth ascension, and create the major change transformation in a humanity. So this is a pre-planned of a star parents, because the twin flames are the star seeds. They are coming from the other universe, other dimension, other planets. That's why they calling as a flame. So to creating this third flame, the divine parents are already planned this. So this third flame is a divine star child, and this star child is born by the blessing of divine mother or the goddess Adi Parashakti. This blessing is known as a Santan Sukh. So what is a Santan Sukh? So Santan Sukh is a pleasure, joy, and satisfaction you are getting from your child. That is a Santan Sukh. Means in a Santan Sukh, it's a blessing or a vardhan of a divine mother, or this vardhan is getting by the toughest spiritual practice. Means divine mother giving the blessing to the tantric couples, means the twin souls, or in a tantra they call as a bhairava and bhairvi. They are doing a deep sadhana or meditation, you can say a mantra chanting, for many years. So before they are coming together, or before they are coming together in their marriage bed or honeymoon bed, they are preparing themselves to creating this child. They are doing the sadhana or the tapasya of many years. So after the many years, when they get blessed by the goddess, the blessing of a santan sukh, then they are together and create this child. So that's why this pregnancy is one of the toughest pregnancy. This is not something you will achieving by having a normal sex or having to be together. This pregnancy is prepare. There is a preparation stage before coming together or before in a sexual union. This is a preparation stage and this is a pre-planned stage. So the divine child is like a source of a great fulfillment as a parent. It's this child give the enormous amount of fulfillment, emotional, physical, and a spiritual satisfaction as a parent. You are a proud parent because this is a blessing. This is a blessing of a santan sukh, means this is a blessing of divine mother. You will have this level of child. And the sadhak or the tantric, or you can say tantric couples or the twin couples, are preparing for this before going to marriage bed or the honeymoon bed. Now let's talk about more about the third flame. So this third flame or the divine child is a it's a like a so different from a normal child. This child is blessed. This child is taking a birth by the blessing of a goddess, as I told, a santan sukh. So this child is a chiranjeevi, means blessed with health and long life. This child is buddhiman, high intelligence, ज्ञानी, high knowledge, तेजस्वी, radiant, रहस्यमय, दैवीय शक्तियों का ज्ञाता, means having a deep mystical and a magical power. Siddhiya, having a psychic power by birth. So this is a divine child who is born by the true love and the blessing of a divine mother. And this child is always making their parent as a proud parent. This child never hurt their parents and never disrespect their parents. This child is not going in bad companies or not having any bad quality. This is someone like a perfect child who have a diamond sun DNA, because this child is born by a true love and a fruit of spiritual practice. So the tantric couples or the twin couples are just planned this pregnancy. They are preparing for this pregnancy for a few years and manifesting their child in the planet Earth to fulfill the earth mission. So this child is born by a true love, means the third flame is born by true love of a divine parent, not a lust. This child is born by the divine masculine, who is a yogic purush or adi purush. He treats a divine feminine body as a temple, as a holy temple or their own home. He makes loves and give his best satisfaction in a powerful spiritual sperm. So the child having these type of quality. The next is a fruit of spiritual practice, means this child is born by the divine masculine tantric male, divine feminine tantric female, who has a purest etheric sperm and etheric ovum. So they are manifesting their pregnancy in the higher dimension, and after the etheric pregnancy, this pregnancy is automatically manifested in a 3D earth by the physical intercourse, means the divine masculine having a purest etheric sperm and a purest physical sperm. This sperm has a no defect, no defects or no DNA defects or no curses, no ancestor curses or no karma holding. Same way divine feminine has a purest sperm and the divine feminine has a purest ovum. This ovum has a no spiritual, no physical disease, no karmic baggage, no karmic baggage of a previous sexual partner, or no karmic baggage of their own ancestor bloodline, because in a ancestor DNA, especially in a human biological DNA, there is so many impurities. 80% of a human DNA is a junk DNA. This DNA has a transgeneration traumas, inheritance curses, and so many physical and spiritual disease and many type of identity attachment. But the DNA like of the divine masculine and a divine feminine is the purest. Their sperm and ovum, both in etheric level and a physical level, is the purest form. So this child is taking birth from a divine couples. They are not a child who is taking birth from a people who is so karmic, who having the history of a karma of a previous sexual partners, or the history of a karma of their ancestors. So this child is born by like a divine couples. So the divine couples are follow celibacy, brahmacharya, to make themselves pure, to make their like sexual energy in a purest form. So they are following the celibacy for a few years, or since the beginning of their childhood to adulthood, they are following the celibacy, the brahmacharya. So they are preserving their ovum, preserving their sperm to create this third flame, because this third flame required like a spiritual sexual energy or the cosmic sexual energy. So the years of sadhana and a spiritual practice for this third flame to manifest this child in this earth. So that's why this child is so different from a normal child, because this child is like a fruit of their parents' karma. The parents who having a true love, the parents who are doing like a spiritual work, spiritual karma to get this child, to manifest this child in this earth. So these are the third flame, and there is so many like stories of in Indian mythology. So there is a story in which the like asur ramb, who are doing the sadhana of a very so many years and get the blessing, so they can just get the blessing of a like a powerful son who is known as a Mahishasur. Same way there is so many mythological stories who has seeing the parents, especially parents getting the blessing from a divine, then they get a birth of a powerful, intelligent and highly knowledgeable child, or the chiranjeevi, means the child is blessed with a good health and a long life. So this is a third flame. Now let's go in more details. But the truth, or I can say the reality or the current fact, is like that 99% of a divine couple is failed to giving the birth of a divine child on earth. So this divine couple is not necessary to be a twin flame. This divine couple can be soulmates, or can be the people who are ascendant souls, means the ascendant male and the ascendant female. So these divine couples are failed to giving birth to a divine child because they are holding the intense sexual karma with a third party or the previous partner. You can say these people are not a divine masculine or a divine feminine, because they are the par strigami purush or the par purushgami stri, means having a sexual intercourse not to their divinely marriage partner, with having a sexual intercourse with a someone third, like a karmic mate. The next reason is the attachment of a spirit spouse. The spirit spouse attachment can coming from the ancestor bloodline or the ancestor curses, the curse you are not getting married to your true love. So this is a spirit spouse attachment, and the spirit spouse can be anyone. The spirit spouse is a sex demon. This sex demon can be like a pishachni, pret, rakshas, anyone. So this is the reason. The next reason is the sexual impurities. So the sexual impurities means holding the sexual karma in your root chakra and the sacral chakra. These sexual karma is from the previous partner, having a spiritually sexual disease, or having the like a mark on your soul, like a spiritual sexual slavery marks on your souls, which is coming in your bloodlines. Different type of markings are incoming in your bloodline. And there is the attack of like the astral rape attack or the history of the previous sexual trauma, and there is the impurities are added in your blood, sexual impurities are added in your blood. So this is the reason. The next is the addiction. The sacral chakra is infected by addiction or the astral parasites. These addictions can be any type, the addiction of love, pain, sex, alcohol, food, any type. The next is so many like as a sexual infection in this physical body, or the weak reproductive organs, or the very low and poor quality of a etheric sperm and etheric ovum, and a poor quality of a physical sperm and a physical ovum. Blockages in a chakras, etheric cord attachment in a chakras. You have a etheric cord attachment to your previous partner, or the attachment to your friends or family can create the major obstacles. Curses, the bloodline curses or the ancestor curses. The curses of a false marriage or a false child means your true marriage partner is stolen and this partner is replaced by someone inferior. Your destiny is stolen. Same way your divine child is replaced by a karmic child. So these are the attacks who are coming from your bloodline, like ancestor to ancestor, like generation to generation. So divine couple is failed to complete kundalini ascension journey, failed to remove the parasite, especially astral parasite infection, failed to remove the death seal implant in their DNA and the mitochondria, and failed to perfectly transform their DNA, because as I told, the DNA holding so many trauma, curses and diseases. They have a lack of spiritual discipline and a lack of personal moral ethic and a lack of authentic character. So you have to change yourself, transform to the higher level. If you really want to transform some high level, so change your character, because I just having so many clients since 2017 to now. There is the people who are dating with a multiple men's and women and calling themselves a twin flame. There is a people who are desperately chasing the love or desperately chasing the man or woman and calling themselves a flame or a twin flame. So change your character and be a powerful divine masculine and be a powerful divine feminine. So this is the reason, the major reason, and right now the 99% of a divine couple is fail to giving birth of divine child on earth, because divine child is something like very sensitive and a prize and very precautious or the priceless. So there is a intense attack on a divine child. Like if you conceive the pregnancy in a etheric level, they are attacked by the sexual demon, they are attacked by the fallen angels, so they are unable to manifest their child on earth, or their partners are unsupported in a 3D level. If you, I also having a clients who are conceiving the etheric pregnancy in a higher dimensions but fail to manifest because their partner is not supporting, they are not believing, or they are not to be together, so this child is also failed to manifest in a earth. Or there is the people who have a lack of spiritual discipline, they are not committed to their spiritual purpose or the spiritual practices, so they are also failed to manifest this child in a earth. Because if you don't having your own power, just depositing more and more karma in your chakras, so you are not like eligible for this child. Now go in a more detail. So there is deceptions, there's a twin flame deception are all around. So most of the like people who are like, I can say, they are having their own illusions, or they are hallucinating things which is not real about the twin flame journey, because the people are getting the information about the twin flame from a YouTube and a Google search. So when they know they are the twin flame, so they are considering or calling themselves a divine masculine or a divine feminine without knowing who they are. As I told, divine masculine has a high moral ethics, divine feminine has a high moral ethic. So there is a like so many distorted feminine who having a sexual karma in their womb chakra. Their womb chakra is completely blocked. They having the reproductive organ issue, infertility issue, or the PCOS, or they having the karma from their previous karmic mates. She is not focusing in ascension and the liberation. She also having a no knowledge of ascension and liberation, no soul purposes, no ascension mission, and desperately chasing a man and calling him a divine masculine, like my divine masculine and my DM. So there is a blindfolded woman who are calling a toxic male who is lustful, is in a third party, betraying her, don't have a courage to take a stand for her, don't want a marriage and child with her, just only want sex, sex and sex. Wants a nude pictures, wants a sex chat, forcing you to take a contraceptive pills or for a abortion, not taking a responsibility. That type of man is not a divine masculine or a tantric male, but this is a blindfoldness of a woman who are calling this inferior or a toxic male as a divine masculine. Man who has a no courage to go against their parents, society and religious to stay with you is not a divine masculine. Only you are doing all the healing work or the spiritual work like healing masculine principle, reprogramming brain, inner child ascension, and he is not taking any active action of ending the third party situation or doing a sadhana or committed their spiritual practice. He is that man is not a divine masculine. So please understand who is a divine masculine and who is a divine feminine before imagining the things, because when I said something, there is a people who are just misinterpreted my knowledge and creating their own personal stories, like own personal stories or their own personal fantasies. So let's talk about more. So the current reality of the earth children are born by lust or a sexual gratifications. Their parents are not doing any planning, means most of the pregnancy conceived in this 3D physical plane are not planned. There is a no spiritual karma for the upcoming child, like mantra chanting, mantra siddhi, yantra siddhi, havan, or before conception. They just get married and jump into their bed and doing a sex like animal. So if you are sex like a animal, like don't do any spiritual karma for upcoming child, so the result is same. So what you do, what you get. So you so if you having this type of pregnancy, so the child is born by the lust, is unhealthy, bad moral character, or I can say the very low or the low intelligence, low consciousness, spiritually weak, disobedient, and a karmic child. Karmic child means the child is born by the sins of their parents, sins of their ancestor, means all the ancestor curses, generation trauma is coming in their child, because the parents are not doing any spiritual karma for the upcoming child. They just get married and jumping in their bed like an animal, having sex, and their bodies are automatic creating the pregnancy. So this child having this child is known as a karmic child. So this is my video. Hope this video is helpful and informative for you. So thank you so much for watching. So if you like my video, you can do like, share and subscribe my channel. I also have a special announcement of my upcoming course. This course started from 15 September. This course is about the tantric sexuality and Ma Kamakhya Yoni Tantra. So this course is about the womb chakra healing and the tantric relationships. So if you interested in this course, you can do a registration. And if you interested in readings or want to know the spiritual work for the upcoming child, you can email me. So thank you for watching.